Howdy, 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 everybody. RJ Smith here with this thing of mine, the Crazy News Channel. This is the Crazy Podcast. Hopefully, everything went good for you today. And here I am. Wasn't here yesterday or day before because my studio is getting redone. So I'm probably going to stop doing live streams for right now until the studio is completed. It's going to be about 2-3 weeks. Also getting new equipment. So just to give you an update on what's happening here with your favorite guy. You know what I mean? A lot of shit going on today, but look at that shithead right there on your screen, folks. Yeah, that's Roof. The guy who tried to kill Trump. The guy who got a life sentence plus 7 years. Just in case he outlives the life sentence. Fuck you. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. It's just ridiculous. Anyway, he's gone. Bye-bye. And the other one that is in trial right now, the guy who killed Charlie Kirk. They asked for the death penalty on that one, but it's coming up. Crazy, crazy shit today, folks. You know, a lot of crazy chaos going on. Let's see, what do we got here? Let me go ahead and grab your news real quick. Oh, okay. So yeah, I thought this was funny. This is the reporter from CNN. What's her name? Caitlin. They just don't get along at all, you know? And they have fights all the time. But this is pretty funny, you know? Okay, here we go.
Against me, literally, by Epstein and other people. But I think it's time now for the country to maybe get onto something else.
But what would you say to people
like
who feel like they haven't gotten
healthcare
justice, Mr. President?
Something that people care about. Yeah, what did you say? Go ahead, CNN.
What would you say to the survivors who feel like they haven't gotten justice?
You are the worst reporter. No wonder CNN has no ratings because of people like you. You know, she's a young woman. I don't think I've ever seen you smile. I've known you for 10 years. I don't think I've ever seen a smile on your face.
I'm asking you about survivors.
You know why? You know why you're not smiling? Because you know you're not telling the truth, and you're a very dishonest organization, and they should be ashamed of you.
These are survivors of a sexual abuse.
Healthcare, and the bill that was just passed does not include your healthcare savings.
He's just like, okay, I'm moving on. Oh man, sometimes you just gotta laugh, man. You know. So we don't know what's going on in Iran. We've been over there now for the last few weeks. Trump just ordered the USS George Herbert Walker Bush aircraft carrier. It has left San Diego and it is on its way to the Persian Gulf. Interesting, right? I don't know. I know he said that help was on the way a few weeks ago. A lot of people died. You know. All right, let's check this out. What is this? Oh, this is funny. This is an ICE official. So you have this guy who's a city councilman, and he goes and tells ICE how to do their job. Pretty funny.
Do you have a specific warrant to look for anybody? Do you have a particular warrant to look for anybody? So I'm the elected official. My name is Jake Efros. I'm the city council person right here in Jersey City.
Listen, there's nothing that you're going to say that's going to prevent us from doing our job. Just letting you know. So you're wasting your time. You're wasting your time.
Okay, what is your job?
No, we're ICE. Okay, clearly we're marked. All right. So I'm just letting you know. You can continue talking, but we're not going to answer any questions. So just stay there. You can observe. You can do whatever you want. Just don't interfere. Are we cool?
Okay, what is the...
I'm not going to tell you anything else.
Do you have a warrant?
We don't need a warrant, bro. Stop getting that in your head. That's it.
Okay, that's it.
What is your job today?
Right. ICE does not need a warrant. You know, because this is considered under civil law, immigration, right? And you only need a warrant if it's a criminal issue. So there you have it. You've been schooled on why they don't need a warrant, never have needed a warrant, are not required to get a warrant. And for those people who are upset about that, they should go to their representatives because that was passed by Congress. Yeah.
Are you just looking for anybody in particular?
From here.
You know, I think back to if I did this when I was young, can you imagine us doing this to cops back in the day? You get thunked on the head, man, and be over with. Period.
Estamos con usted, okay?
Listen, I'm going to ask you to back up. You're not going to come in the elevator now. So I'm going to just have you back up.
This is the elevator I can use,
well, we're
though.
going to take it now. You guys can stay out here. We have the guy in custody. I don't want you guys interfering with us having him in custody.
Okay,
So
I'm just trying to.
You can
I'm
meet
just
us on top
observing.
after.
I'm recording.
Okay? You can record. I have no problem with you recording. But you're not going to get in the elevator with us right now.
It's my right to be able to use
you're not going to get in the
the
elevator
public
with us right now.
transit, right?
I'm letting you know, if you do come in, I'm going to consider you as interfering. And then
An elevator is public transportation. Is that what you said?
that's 18 USC 111. You will be charged. All right? So do your thing. I have
Lock
no
'em
problem
up.
you recording. You record all you want. But I'm letting you know you're not going to come in the elevator. You understand?
Why are you taking this man? Why are you taking this man? Do you have a warrant for his arrest particularly? Do you know who that?
That's it.
You have no idea who you took.
I mean, it's just amazing to me that these guys don't get killed more often. I mean, you don't get in law enforcement's face like that, people, okay? You just mind your fucking business and go about your life before, you know, you end up not having one. Very possible. Very possible. You go out there looking for, you know, trouble. Well, they'll probably give you the trouble you want.
Northern Red Sea earlier today shot down 3 land attack cruise missiles and several drones that were launched by Houthi forces in Yemen. This action was a demonstration of the integrated air and missile defense architecture that we have built in the Middle East and that we are prepared to utilize whenever necessary to protect our partners and our interests in this important region.
Okay, so Iran is firing off stuff, folks. It's getting real. Now they're supposedly having some type of Friday. They're going to have some type of nuclear talks. Wait a minute. Thought the nuclear was done. Thought that was like wiped out. Or is this because they started, you know, digging again? Jesus fucking Christ. Okay, so here's this student pilot. He's learning how to fly. And one day he would have gotten his pilot's license. Not so fast. He decided to steal a plane because, yeah, a federal felony does nothing but good stuff for you. Check it out, folks. It's only about a minute.
The American Airlines Airbus 321 was in a hangar, 2 maintenance workers installing improved Wi-Fi, when without warning, 22-year-old Nishal Sankat allegedly burst into the cockpit. One technician says he confronted Sankat, and when he didn't have the proper ID, he ordered him off the plane. But then they say the suspect, who was not armed, took off running. The technicians jumped into a golf cart, cutting Sankat off. Within 2 minutes, police arrived, arresting him.
There is no evidence to indicate a connection to terrorism.
I mean, come on. Are you trying to steal a plane from the airport? Are you? This guy was going to be a pilot. I think we freaking, you know, we got off the hook on that one because, yeah, this guy's going to be a pilot. He wants a hijack at his age. Oh, my goodness gracious. What is this now? Which one is this? Oh, yeah, this is freaking crazy. Watch this, guys. This is about a robbery. I want you to see this. It's insane.
New this morning, police just released a surveillance photo of a man they say took advantage of an 86-year-old woman while she was just trying to get into her building.
86 years old.
We've got News 12's Edric Robinson on Stockholm Street with where it all happened. Good morning, Edric.
What the hell's going
Walk us
on
through
here?
what happened here.
What the hell's that on his head? I mean, it doesn't really keep your head warm. Your ears will be freezing with that. What is that thing? Is that a kufi?
Yeah, this incident seems to have started with an act of kindness, but then ended very differently for that 86-year-old woman. Police say the woman was using her walker around her when a man...
All right, look, if you guys are like me, there's only one true punishment for a guy like this. And yeah, it rhymes with red rum. Spell it backwards. Yep.
asked her to carry it upstairs. He then took off with her belongings. Now take a look at the photo police released. It's a surveillance shot. This happened back on December 10th around 7:30 at night.
Look at this young chump, man. This coward pussy.
Police releasing this photo of the man they're trying to identify in the case. They tell us the woman was walking into her building here on Stockholm Street and St. Nicholas Avenue when that man took her purse right off of the walker and then ran off. Now,
okay, all right. Now we got to add points here because he took it off the walker, folks. So not only was he robbing a senior citizen, but, you know, he thought that maybe he could just grab the purse off of her walker because she can hardly walk because she's so old. Boy, you don't know what they're going to do to you when you get your ass in the penitentiary on that one. You're going to pay for that. All right, what do we got here? Oh, this is funny. This is a story here in Florida. Down here, we have iguanas. You've heard of an iguana, right? Well, they're wild here, right? But when it gets cold, they freeze to death and fall out of the trees. And we had, we had a hell of a cold spot. I think we got down to 34 here. It was actually snow. But the iguanas, they didn't make it. Take a look.
Well, as temperatures drop, so do iguanas. The cold snap has left South Florida's invasive iguanas stunned, and now organizations and residents are scooping them up. But what happens next?
Yeah, NBC6's Valerie Ryan, she joins us live with the details tonight. Valerie.
Well, Juan Trina, most of those captured iguanas will be humanely euthanized, but experts say it's still not nearly enough to control the population. These iguanas aren't dead, just asleep.
Oh, they're sleeping.
I'm amazed, even though I'm a native of Miami and I've seen them all my life. It's amazing to me. It's exciting to me. Very exciting.
The infamous falling iguanas flooding social media pages as temperatures dipped across South Florida. Experts say the iguanas are cold stunned.
The iguanas are cold-blooded animals, so they lose muscle control without the warm weather. So when they slow down, they go into a dormant state.
Pierce Canemer, founder of Iggy Trap, an organization that deals with these reptiles, estimates
look at the size of those
millions
things
of iguanas across the state. And they may look cool and be a South Florida staple, but Canemer says they are extremely invasive.
The burrowing owls out of their burrows, which are an endangered species here in Florida, they were diving down into gopher tortoise burrows, which again is a keystone species, as well as a high conservation priority for the state.
So anyway, when they fall out of the fucking trees, you know, I thought they died right away, but they don't die. But what happens is because they're an invasive species, you can't let them go. So you have to euthanize them. I think it's like over 500 of them have been, have fallen out of the trees that have been rounded up so far. I'm telling you, that's a terrible thing. You don't want the freeze to come if you're an iguana because you know you're going to fall out of the tree. You'll fall out of a coconut. You're going to fall out of a tree and that's it. What's this? Homemade biolab. Oh, this is yeah, guys, they're trying to kill us. They're still trying to kill us. I don't care what you people think. There is a plan underway for our demise.
The FBI and Las Vegas police raided what they're calling a suspected homemade biological laboratory. And now we're learning this could be connected to a similar incident in California. Let's go live to CBS News correspondent
California, by the way.
Newsroom for us today. And Chanel, what can you tell us about these raids and how investigators are connecting them?
Well, Muga, good to see you and good morning to you. So we have this video that was released to us by Las Vegas Metro Police this weekend, and it essentially shows how and when this all unfolded. This happened early Saturday morning.
It's unbelievable. This shit never happened when I was growing up.
And what you're looking at here is police on the scene. There were multiple different agencies that showed up as part of this operation. There was the FBI, there was hazmat crews, there was a SWAT team there, and they converged on this home. Basically,
unfucking believable. Biolabs, you know, all kinds of crazy shit out there. What the hell is going on? You're going to jail? Oh, this is, yeah, okay. So this, ladies and gentlemen, what time is it? Oh, it's early. So this is another Olympian, right? There was just one that was arrested as a cocaine kingpin, right? Last week, week before. Well, now you got a sprinter, Sha'Carri Richardson, was arrested after driving a little too fast. Check it out.
A smile off your face. I'm Sergeant McDaniels with the Orange County Sheriff's Office. You're being stopped for dangerous excessive speeding.
I understand my tire at the back is like literally on 29.
So you're driving at 100. Hold on. You're driving at 104 miles an hour in a 65 mile an hour zone with subpar equipment, flashing people to get out of your lights, out of your way. You're flashing them to get out of your way, are you? Let's give you a path to get past them.
Yeah, you can't do shit like this in Florida. Florida, they don't play down here.
Well, don't, but you got to think about that before you do the speed. I need your license, your registration, and your insurance. You were speeding.
So I was, and I totally didn't know. If you look at my phone,
oh my God.
Right here, and I saw my insurance.
Let's change that. You are going to jail.
Sir, am I going to jail? Like,
yes.
Sir, I really was not intentionally speeding at all.
That's even more scary. That means that you're doing things unintentionally on a task that requires all your attention.
Yeah, hey.
Please, I'm begging you.
You are going to have a little bit of time to make some phone calls.
Get out of your rented vehicle and report to the jail for driving. What was it? He was going 104 in a 65. Oh shit, man. Yeah, in Florida, if you're 50 miles over, you go to jail, automatic. No discussion, no bullshit, nothing. This is huge. This is a huge drug bust that happened here. And wow, I thought about you guys when I saw it. I was like, holy crap. You remember last week we just had the biggest money find, right? 24 million that was found in that house. Remember that? Check this out.
Of dollars worth of cocaine is now off the streets of Nassau County. County officials say
that's Nassau County's Long Island.
Officers arrested 40-year-old Michael Vieira and 35-year-old Daniel Santana last week following what they believed was a drug transaction. During the arrest, we're told 300.
Yeah, you think it's a drug transaction? What was the first clue?
112 kilos of cocaine was found in their vehicle, which officials say is worth more than $20 million. Right now, the Florida men are facing up to 20 years.
That's the least of their worry. 20 years is the least of their worry because the cartel, to lose that kind of money, your ass is grass. Oh, sorry. All right.
Behind bars.
Oh, my God. The news is full of all kinds of crazy nonsense nowadays. There's always something outlandish. What's this one? What is this? Oh, that's what we just did. Yeah, that's that's what we just did. Oh, check this out. Now, this is cool. You know, I like to end with some really cool shit. So they found this, dude. This thing is bigger than a bus, like a Greyhound. Bigger. This is enormous, right? Check this out. Look at that thing. Tell me that's not a freaking alien. Holy shit. You know, that's why I don't go in the water. You never know what's in there, right? Sharks. All kinds of crazy shit. And now I just heard that the flesh-eating disease is back, folks. Yeah, that's right. You go in the water, you go into the water here in Florida, and then you come out, you have a flesh-eating disease, and then you die. Yeah. Welcome to Florida. Look at the size of that. Beautiful. Amazing. Isn't nature amazing, guys? Isn't it just phenomenal? We have so many different life forms. There's going to be another planet like this one. I mean, there could be, but I don't think with the same animals and everything. Amazing. Absolutely beautiful. And that, absolutely that before? Oh yeah, what was it? What's this? Just checking the news real quick, folks. Nothing going. Oh yes. Oh, how could I not talk about this? Yeah. Look at this, folks. You know who this guy is? Huh? That's the Ruth guy who tried to kill Trump. This guy. I think I talked about him in the beginning. If not, you know who he is. He got a life sentence plus 7 years in case he lives. I think I did talk about that already, right? So we're going to close that out. And that's going to close out the show real quick tonight. I almost didn't do it because I was tired, but I said, you know what? You better get your ass up and do this show. I'm RJ, and I'll see all of y'all right back here, 7 a.m. Later, alligator.